guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a fun book. This is it. It's the Adventure Challenge Friends Edition. They have a whole bunch of different editions, like family ones, couples ones, and they have friends ones. So what you do is it explains a little guide inside of it. Yeah. So basically there's like little scratch things like these, and you scratch them off and you have to do what it tells you to do. So like there's different activities. I think there's like 50 or 60 of them in here. But you can go by these little icons on the side as well, and that'll tell you like different things. So they have like a fork and a knife, and that's like a meal. So you'd be prepared to go get a meal or be prepared to make a meal. Same with snacks. There's like a little blob looking thing for if it's a mess, like it's gonna be messy. There's one that like waves in the ocean. That's like you're gonna get wet, splashed or wet. So be prepared. Let's see, supplies. Oh, they're basically that means you're gonna have to go shopping for this, and you're probably gonna have to get supplies of some sort. There's some active ones that have like a little person running, so be prepared to do some physical action. Mm-hmm. There's indoor ones, which are really good for rainy, snowy, cold days, or just maybe you don't want to go out. So that's some of the ones we're gonna do today, the indoor ones. There's outdoor ones as well with the trees, so it tells you you'll be outside. There's another ones that I guess are at home. I don't know what the difference would be there. So, well, the other ones could be indoor somewhere else. And there's ones where you'll go away, you'll get in a car and have to travel somewhere. Mm-hmm. Then there's ones that are specific to daylight, so if you want to do it before the sun sets. And then there's ones that take place when it's dark, and you better be ready to be outside when it's dark. Then there's ones where you have to film, which I think those ones would be hilarious. We're filming all of them anyway. We're going to film them anyway. But there's one specific too, like you need to film it. Because most of them are do it, take a picture, and put it in the book. So. Right. Well, that's for every single one of them. Yeah. So we'll probably we'll do both pictures, yeah. And then there's ones where you want to plan ahead because it might take 48 hours to prep for. That's what it says. So if we have any of those, we can't do them because we're just doing like on the spot ones today. Yeah. The other thing that I like about it, not only about the activities, but it'll have like a little dollar sign. So it'll have 1 if it's like a cheaper thing to do, 2 if it's like kind of in between, and 3 if it's expensive to do. So that's kind of nice, so you know what you're getting into. And some of them are actually free. I think like half of them are like free. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and it also tells you how long it's going to take. So like the approximate duration of it. Right. This one? Okay. Yeah. So, it says the cost is free anytime, and it's going to take an hour. It has the active thing and the camera, which means it's going to be active, and then you want to film or take a picture to complete it. Okay. That's all it has, and it says it's going to take an hour. You ready? Mm-hmm. This might take a minute to scratch it. They should say they all make a mess because there's going to be so much little scratch pieces all over the floor. Yep. Okay. Here's what it says. For this adventure race, you must both mutually choose a finishing destination 3 miles away from your starting point. Be specific. For example, first person to touch the fountain at the mall, or the first person to sit in the gazebo in the town square. The only stipulation to this race is you must use a different transportation for each mile. One foot for 1 mile, on foot for 1 mile, one on bike for 1 mile, by car via hitchhiking for 1 mile. It's impossible. We don't have our bikes here. We only have our feet in a car. Unless we switch cars. I don't know. Get creative in how we're racing each other though. So we have to go separately. Yeah, but we only have a car and our feet. I don't have a pogo stick to take the rest of the way. We can walk, run, and you're not gonna run a mile. We're gonna have to do something. Get creative on how you get there. Whoever reaches the destination using 3 different modes of transportation first wins. 3 miles. Well, we didn't expect that for this one. We're going to have to think about that for a minute, because we just have... I think the park is 3 miles. Maybe it's less than that. Where's my phone? Let me look it up. I have to pick one that it has to be the same place.
Yeah, we have to go to the same place, and whoever gets there first wins.
Let me look. Oh God, what did we get ourselves into? There's a park I found near us that's about 3 miles away.
Okay.
So we have to think about what we want to hit as our landmark when we get there.
And can you do more than a mile of one?
No, it says a mile of each one.
So once I drove a mile, I'd have to stop.
Walk the next mile and then run. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive my car first and leave it somewhere. And then we'll have to run back to our cars for 2 miles. That's the thing. Unless you skip for a mile, but you might look kind of weird down the street.
Yeah.
You ready?
I guess so.
Here we go.
So I am just in my car waiting for Kelsie to pull around. I'm gonna reset my miles so I know that when I hit a mile on my car, I have to pull over and then get out and walk. Oh, this is so crazy. It's pulling up behind me now. That's our car back there. We're almost to the part where we have to get out of the car. So Faith like zoomed past the light and went to park somewhere down the road, which would technically be cheating at this point, I think. Yeah, she's turning into the park. She went farther than she was supposed to. But I'm walking really fast. So hopefully I can catch up to her. I parked in a church parking lot. So we're going from there. I don't see Faith's car over there, so I guess she didn't park at the park. So I'm not sure where she's at. I'm gonna keep going. I'm still walking my mile. Then I can start running. Now I'm turned around. I started walking the wrong way, so I have to go the other way. Hopefully Faith isn't too far ahead of me. So I just got out of my car and I'm now walking. And when I put it in my GPS to see how long it would take to walk, it says it would take me an hour, but I'm only walking 1 mile and then running the other. But I'm a little confused and I hope that I don't get lost. I don't know where Kelsie is. She parked somewhere different than I did. So I guess we'll see. She's right behind me. I can see her car now. And she's probably already started walking that way. All I can hope is that she went the wrong way too, but I kind of doubt it. I haven't seen her at all. This is going to take forever because I'm still walking and I keep getting lost. This is very annoying already. I'm now walking. I haven't even made it a half mile walking yet. And I didn't realize how dangerous this was going to be. Pretty much on the side of a road here. So hopefully I can get into a neighborhood soon and I'll have to start running in the next mile. This is crazy. I'm not quite sure where Kelsie's at. I think she texted me saying she might be lost. So I told her to just GPS it. That's what I did. But this is a lot longer than expected. It said it should take an hour to get there. And then we have to go an hour back just to get to our car, even though it's only 3 miles away. What the adventure. But I've been like 2.5 miles from the freaking destination forever. I've been walking like all over the place, so I don't know how I'm still just 2.5 miles away. I don't get it. Because I can't start running yet. I'm pretty sure there's a freaking river over there, so I can't go that way. Oh, this is so annoying already. I can't wait until this is over. What I'm about to do is call a freaking Uber for the last leg of it because it's technically not my car, but it is still by car, so that's probably not allowed. But I mean, running and walking are both by foot, but that's literally all we have. We don't have anything else, so I might do it. I've already walked so long that I'm so tired that I'm not gonna be able to run. Still have a half a mile before I can even start running. And my shoes are soaked because the grass is like muddy and wet. I don't even know where Faith's at. Got to be getting close. I'm passing a park entrance sign. So hopefully we're getting close. Feels like that scene in Elf where he's going through the candy cane forest. Bum, 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 bum. That's how I feel right now. There's a bunch of ducks and chickens over here. Somebody has like a chicken coop or something. That's pretty cool. Never knew this was here. I made it to the part where I can start running, so here I go.
I didn't even run a half mile and I'm like out of breath already. That's how out of shape I am. I gotta get back into shape. But I can't really go anywhere until I can run again. So I just have to stop for a minute. Oh, we're signing down there at the entrance. So we're getting there. Getting there. About a half a mile to go. I'm in the park now. I'm walking now because I'm too tired to run, but Faith should be around the corner and up the hill if she made it before me. But she's not answering any of my texts, so I think maybe her phone died. So hopefully she knew where she was going, or she's never gonna make it here. So hoping she'll be up the hill. Okay, there's the flagpole up there, but I don't think I see Faith, so I'm a little worried because I got lost a few times, so I figured she'd be here before me. Okay, I don't see her. Flagpole. So I must have beat her here, but I don't know where she's at, so I gotta go find her. Here she comes. You can kind of see her through the trees. Thank God, I thought she got lost and her phone died, and I was like, no, we're never gonna be able to find Faith. But here she comes. She's running up the hill. You know what I went through to get here. I'm so dead. Oh my God. I'm so dead. I think I've been running for like 4 miles. Oh man. I'm glad you're okay. Oh my God, I'm never doing that stupid book again. If it says run, no. Charge your phone, people, before you do this. Yeah. Well, we finally finished. I won. She got here about 10 minutes after me. The last clip you guys saw, I was like, oh my God, I think Faith is lost and her phone's dead. I'm not going to be able to find her. Yeah, she found me. Mm-hmm. I was in the middle of a neighborhood, the way my GPS was taking me. And then I went to like film clips, and you'll see my last clip I filmed. I said, this is dangerous. I'm in the middle of a road, like with cars, and I don't really know where I am, so I'm following the GPS. Then literally shortly after that clip, my phone died, and I was like, oh my God, should I turn around? Should I just go back to my car? And I was like, I'm not losing this game. I'm gonna figure it out. So I was like, I'll try it again. I kept walking because I remembered it told me to turn on a certain street, and I kept that in my head. That didn't really help, because then it turned back on and it told me where to go. When I got there, I kept trying to look on the GPS and it kept dying. Like it was like so low that anytime I used my GPS or camera, it was like using all the battery and it would die. And then it stopped. I would turn it back on, it would come back on. Then it stopped turning back on and it just said like charge, you know, like the little symbol that comes up. And I was like, oh my God, like Kelsey's gonna call the police. She's gonna freak out. She's gonna think I died on the side of the road. Yeah, we had to like walk and run on some like really busy roads, so it was kind of dangerous. But basically on the roads near us, it was 2 major roads for me, because what I ended up doing was going out to the main street out of the neighborhood I was in, and I was like, I'll just look at the street signs and from there figure out how to get there. So I had to like come from the other side of town to get all the way over here, and I walked a little bit here and there, but I almost ran the whole way. My thighs are gonna fall off. Mm-hmm. Yep, we're calling an Uber to get back to our cars. Yeah. Because I'm not running or walking back over there because it's kind of cold and I don't know how to get back. I'm not cold. Oh my God. I'm burning alive. So hot, my glasses are fogging. So we're back from the adventure and we're tired. Yeah. It was quite the adventure. I think it turned into something more than we thought it would be, mm-hmm. and we didn't really plan out on how we'd get back home. Right. Luckily my aunt lives close to that park, so she came and got us and took us back to our cars, because we were 2 miles away from our car. After we got to the destination, we're like, oh, now we have to walk back. And I ended up, you know, like I explained, getting lost in the long run, so like I'm sore now. Mm-hmm. That book is fun, and it definitely puts you out of your comfort zone and challenges you, and especially because I got challenged because my phone died and I had to figure out how to get there without any GPS, which I'm terrible with, but somehow I still managed to figure it out. I mean, it was fun, but this one was a little bit dangerous because we did have to walk on some main roads to get there. Yeah. So, and run on them. Luckily it worked out, but it wasted like a lot of the day. Yeah, I think it only said it was going to take like an hour or two. It took us like 3 or 4 hours. Never doing one of the ones with the running symbol next to it. Yeah. Unless I'm completely prepared. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Needless to say, I don't think we're doing another scratch from the book today. Yeah, not today. So. I think we're hit our limit there. Yeah. We'll do more some other time. There's like 40 more things in there to do, which we'll be doing them eventually, but today that one wore us out. We're done.
That was quite the one to start on.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it made me scared to see what the rest of the book's gonna be.
Yeah, but all in all, it was cool. I can't wait to do some of the other ones and see what they are. Hopefully easier.
Yeah, hopefully not
Anything
as
will be
tiring.
easier after that, I feel like. And I felt bad I couldn't really film much because my phone was dead, so like there's not much of me, but I explained that and I filmed what I could, and like there was one video I took right before my phone died.
Yeah.
So like that's all I got. And then I was like, I just gotta save the energy power to hopefully turn it back on when I get close, and it worked. So I could at least tell Kelsie I'm alive. Thanks for watching today's video.
See you guys next time. Bye.